Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World. I'm Jeff,
I'm Beth.
and we're here to be able to bring you some of the weirdest crap on the internet. All right, let's talk about Pelosi's boobies.
Okay, if we have to.
All right, there's photos of Speaker Pelosi in a revealing bathing suit goes viral for all the wrong reasons. It does. It goes wrong.
This is all the wrong reasons.
This is all the wrong reasons. All right. Yeah, hopefully everyone's eating breakfast by now,
I don't want to.
so that you won't lose your appetite. But all right, just for shits and giggles. All right, so they went to this resort that's really expensive. I mean, you got to be able to sign a waiver about all the different costs and shit on this place. All right, I looked this place up. It is
Really swanky and bougie.
more than bougie. It's bougie.
Bougie.
Oh yes. They don't even have prices on anything because there's if you need to find out how much something costs, you shouldn't be there to begin with.
Yeah.
So of course, who has the kind of money for this? Nancy and her husband does. Warning: this may cause vomiting.
Where it is.
Here is Nancy and her voluptuousness right here. Now, normally in some of that, I would just be like, okay, whatever. Except that she's like 83.
Yeah.
That in itself isn't even the main thing. If she wants to be able to show off her cleavage, hey man, you got it, flaunt it, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. But not that long ago, here's a Nancy. Hello, Nancy. And shit. She has a 34B chest. Her measurements are 34, 25, 35. At least at this time. You see those? Do they look the same as those? No.
No. That's the furthest thing from a B cup ever.
Yeah. Those are the biggest bees in history.
They're boobies.
Oh, they're boobies. So my thing is what would make an 80-year-old, because she was 80 when she got these, 79, 80. It's just a play on when her birthday happened that year. Literally, what would make an 80-year-old go from a B cup to a easy D cup? Because those are getting into the double D section. Why would the House Speaker decide that she wants to be able to get, a much larger chest? At 80, I mean, you're dying, for crying out loud.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe she wanted to, have a last hurrah before she bumps off. Who knows?
Last hurrah?
Yeah, like I did.
Go to Epstein's Island.
She might have already been there. I don't know.
That's why, of course, they're not releasing that list and stuff, because too many of these people are probably on that list. Now, as I do remember, is that I think there were some people that were innocently at the islands for like lunches or whatever. They didn't spend the nights and stuff. Because he did have some normal dealings too. But yeah. But then again, his reputation and stuff like that. I heard that there's a couple of people that are, didn't really know him or invited to an island. So he's like, yeah, sure, why not? We can have lunch or dinner or whatever. And didn't find out about his reputation or anything until after. He was like, oh! And then never went back. It's like, oh no, I'm good, thank you.
Right.
And then, of course, you have people, of course, who were constant, frequent flyers to the islands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like supposedly, the Hillarys.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Well, because they're not releasing the list. But supposedly, and so, people officially and legally, they're not releasing the list. But people have seen the list and gathered up the names. And there are already some stuff out there and stuff that is willing to show you what people, because it's unofficial, because the list has not been allowed to be out to the public, which of course only means that they're harboring and they're hiding a bunch of pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much is what it is. Or supposed.
Yeah, supposed. Everyone's innocent until proven guilty.
That's correct. But for this, there she is, 83 years old, with, her clavage, her grandiose clavage on full display. Thoughts?
Wouldn't they want to, bring it up more? Because she just looks like, if those were natural, it kind of looks like,
Oh, they're not obviously natural.
No, I know that, but I know that if they were, naturally that size, and, that's about where they would sit anyway, kind of. Is that the look he was looking for?
It's not true. At 83, and so that, having to bring out my male side with lots of boobies. If those were real and so that, now, of course, the only problem that I would be having is how many kids. Because I don't know and so if she has kids or how many or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's, if you have a bunch of kids and so that, they get, abused quite a bit more than not.
Right.
Because, it's just natural. But, when it comes down to it, and even then, so how are you going to be able to judge? And does a guy really want to judge 83-year-old knockers?
No, not really.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Well, for a guy, and so you got a pretty good set. I was mentioning guys.
Oh.
And then you responded. It's like, no, I don't. It's like, you're not a guy. But from a woman's point of view, I mean, I would imagine that it's from a woman's point of view, and so that.
I mean, but why wouldn't she just keep them the same? I mean,
that's the question. It's like, why in the world would an 80-year-old go from B cup to those right on the screen?
Right, or at least get a C to where it's more noticeable than itty bitty bees.
Itty bitty bees.
Itty bitty bees.
You're only saying that because you're bigger than a bee. Have you ever even been a bee?
Maybe when I was when I first started.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why it's of that, because there's she is I've always had them nice and big my entire life. So that's why there's obviously she's crapping on B cups.
I'm not crapping on her. I'm just saying that I can see a cup size bigger or maybe 2, but not 3 to 4.
Those are definitely two sizes bigger, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, sure and stuff. I don't know if she had a big B or whatnot, because there's anybody who's used to female boobs. There's the smaller end of the cup size.
Yeah, and then there's a fuller cup. Yeah.
All right, where it's you sure you're just this? Not including it, so it also depends on periods and weight and whatever. But yes, so I just want to be able to make everyone else suffer by looking at Nancy Pelosi's boobs, these are cleavage, and be able to go, why?
God bless America.
Plastic surgeons.
Yeah.
All right, here's a little bit of political humor for you. Like, share, and comment below. Any last words?
No.
All right, guys, you have a great one. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.